Okay, so in the last session, we were discussing about the publication lists and suppression lists in these lists, right? So we talked about the data extensions and then how we can create the data extension, different type of data extensions and these things. And then we moved on to the publication list that why do we need a publication list? And how do we make sure that if the subscriber is opted out for a particular category, then the subscriber should not receive the email again, right? And we had created two publication lists, Amazon Electronics and Amazon Fashion. So we had sent the email communication to these three subscribers using this particular publication list, right? Now you all must have received the email, right? So in the email, you must have seen that update profile link. So what you need to do that you need to copy that link and then paste it over here in the chat window. And then I'll show you that what are the things uh, are there in that particular link. You won't see Amazon Electronics over there. So let me show you what was the email. By the name Amazon Electronics. No. It would be by publication list demo. So this would be the subject line of the email that you might have received. So in the promotion tab, can you see any
update profile, right?
Yeah. So you need to copy that link and paste it over here. Okay. So whenever we send the email and we have to include this update profile link so that the customer or the user can click on it, like on this particular link and can update the profile or change the preferences, change the subscriptions and all. So how a user can do that? Let's take a look at it. So when we click on that URL, it opens up this particular page and it has got two different pages inside it. One is the profile center in which we can update the profile. For example, the email address, first name, last name, country, date of birth. So all these are the profile attributes, right? So that's what we saw over here. Um, so if you go to the profile management, so all the profile attributes will be visible over here. That whatever we will create over here, like 21 profile attributes, all this way, all these attributes will be populated over here, and we can update the information whatever we want to update. So we click on the update button and it will be updated. Next, all these things are the preferences. So it is coming from the preference center page, or we can say preference management. So whatever the preferences we will create, it will be populated over here in the my preferences. So let's say I want to receive the WhatsApp communication. So I can click on this. I can click on update. What will happen for my profile? The preferences like for WhatsApp communication will be yes. And later on, what we can do, we can create a group um, on all subscribers list that I want to filter all the records on all the subscribers who wants to receive WhatsApp communication, and then I can send them the WhatsApp communication. Or maybe, like if they want to receive the advertising email. So we capture their preferences using the preference attributes, and they will be populated over here. Next thing, if any of the subscriber wants to unsubscribe from all the communication, then what the subscriber can do, can click on this particular checkbox and click on update. So this will basically change the status of the subscriber to unsubscribe. So we'll talk about the subscriber status in detail in a while. But for now, let's take a look at it. That subscriber has got multiple statuses, right? So if it is active, it means Marketing Cloud will send the email to this particular email address without any problem. But if it is unsubscribed, then Marketing Cloud will exclude the subscriber from the email communication at the time of the send. So when we click on this, the status of the subscriber will become unsubscribed. Next, we have a subscription center page that we are going to talk about in detail, which is related to this publication list. So when we create a publication list, we have that checkbox of making it public or not, right? So when we make it public, which means that it will be available on this particular subscription center page. Now, if you want to make it public, then it won't be available. We had created these two publication lists, Amazon Electronics and Amazon Fashion, right? So these two things, these two publication lists are available over here. Now, if I'll go to this and if I'll uncheck that checkbox and click on save, then what will happen? That it will be, let me refresh this page. So that publication list is not available on my page right now, right? So it will be hidden, or it will be like it will not be visible over here on the page. Now checkbox says that okay, you are a part of this particular publication list. Now we have multiple publication lists, right? Entertainment, finance, footwear, Amazon fashion, and all these things, right? But your subscription center page, so subscription center page is exclusive or is exclusive to that particular subscriber only. So each and every subscriber will have its own subscription center page. So we have this query string, right? So this query string, this long query string contains the information about the subscriber. That okay, uh, like all this information is getting passed using this query string. So if I'll open the preference center page using my subscriber, then it will show my information, right? My email address and everything. Now, whatever the changes that I'll make over here, it will be updated in this particular subscriber, this infas. Uh, so let's go to subscription center page. Now Marketing Cloud, now how Marketing Cloud handles that, okay, that if I want to receive communication to a particular category and how I can opt out. So I have all these publication list. We can see these are the different categories, and I can choose that okay, uh, what I can say that okay, I'm also interested in footwear. Okay, that what will happen, and I'll click on update button. But before that, let's check out the footwear. So it has got two subscribers already. Then what will happen? My subscriber will also be added into footwear category. So right now these are the two different. So let's click on update button. So it might take some time, but it will be added over here. Now at the time of the send, how Marketing Cloud uses these publication lists to make sure that the opted out subscribers don't receive the email messages. So first of all, what we'll do, we'll create the email message. We'll choose the data extension in which we have the target audience. So let's say in the target audience, we have 10 subscribers. Now, whenever we send the email communication using data extension, we are selecting a publication list, let's say. So in that we say that publication list is Amazon Electronics, in which we have 3 different subscribers. Now, out of these 10 subscribers, Marketing Cloud will go and check that whether these subscribers are present in that publication list or not. So there could be two situations. One is that if those 10 subscribers are present in this publication list or not. So case number one, that if they are present in the publication list. Now second step is that if they are present, what is the status? If the status is active, then Marketing Cloud will send them the email sorry, Marketing Cloud will send them the email without any problem. But if they have opted out, the status will change for this particular list to unsubscribe. Now, in that case, Marketing Cloud will exclude these subscribers from the email sender. So that is the case number one. So case number two could be that if the subscriber is not present in the publication list, so at that point of time, Marketing Cloud will automatically add these subscribers to the publication list. So that's what we already saw. So first of all, we created this list and there were no subscribers. So if Marketing Cloud finds that there is no subscriber in this publication list that we are sending, so Marketing Cloud will automatically add. And if they are already added, then Marketing Cloud will check their status. If it is active, send it without any problem. And if it is unsubscribed, then exclude them. Okay. So, okay, let's refresh this and see whether the subscriber has been added or not. Okay, so in footwear, now we have three subscribers. Okay. Uh, I have to refresh the entire page. So now if I'll go over here and I'll say that, okay, I don't want to receive the email communication related to the Amazon Electronics, then what will happen? My status for that particular publication list, that is Amazon Electronics, will be flipped into unsubscribed. So next time when the Marketing Cloud will send the email to this particular email address to this particular subscriber using the same publication list, then it will check what is the status. If it is active, then send it, normally. Otherwise, exclude this if it is unsubscribed. Sometimes it, does these kind of problems. But it is added. Maybe it will be available on the UI in some time, but it is added. So next over, let's say I want to unsubscribe to Amazon Electronics, and then what I want to do, I want to click on save button. Okay. So whenever I want to, target the customers related to the Amazon Electronics, since we have opted out for this particular category, then Marketing Cloud will see that okay, the subscriber has opted out, so we will not send the communication to this particular subscriber. But this will be a part of our target data extension, our target list. At the time of the send, since the status of that subscriber in the publication list is unsubscribed, that particular subscriber will be excluded. So it might take some time, but the status will change from active to unsubscribed. Anybody has any doubt? Okay, great. So, so this was all about the publication list, that how we can use the publication list to manage different categories and make sure that customers are receiving the emails that are they like that they have opted in. Okay, next we have suppression list and then we have the exclusion list. So what are suppression lists? As the name says, that we are going to suppress the contacts. We are going to exclude the subscribers. But how do we do that? So we have two different ways. Uh, so we can click on create button and then we can say Amazon. Do not contact. Okay, so we have created the suppression list. So it is very easy. We just have to give a name and then let's make it public as well. And then we'll click on the save button. So either like when we click on this, either what we can do, we can import the data. So in publication list, we cannot import the data. Here we have the option to import the data. So that is the first thing. In case of publication list, we don't have this option to import the data. Let me show you. So we can only export the data, and the only way to add the subscribers here is to whenever we send the email, the marketing cloud will automatically add the subscriber. So in suppression list, either we can add the subscribers, or the subscriber can also add them into the suppression list. Now, what is the advantage or how do we use a suppression list? So at the time of the send, you must have seen that we want to exclude the subscribers. We can use the suppression list. So let's say we want to maintain a do not contact list, or we want to maintain a list for the blocked customers. So this could be our spam customers. This could be our, competitors, and we don't want to send them email communication ever. So what we can do, we can create one list, and we can, put all the subscriber into one list. And at the time of the email send, we can choose that suppression list. So let's say. So I think earlier we saw the guided send, right? So this is also a way of sending the email, and that is called the send flow. Okay, so here we choose um, the subject line and the send classification, these things. After that, we will have to choose the data extension, and here we have the section for the suppression list. So, so right now we have created one suppression list, and that's the Amazon do not contact us, right? So if we'll put them over here, then what will happen? Then at the time of the email send, it will check that in the target data extension, if that subscriber is present in this particular list or not. If that subscriber is present, then it means it will be excluded from the email send. And if a subscriber, the target data extension is not present in the suppression list, then that subscriber will not be excluded. Now, using the import, we just have to click on the import button and follow all the steps like field mapping and all these things. Otherwise, so let me refresh this page. So we have this Amazon do not contact list, right? So we can make it available on the page, and then if somebody doesn't want to receive, any communication, right? Then either we have this option to unsubscribe, or what we can do, we can have this do not contact list, and they can click on this and click on update button. So what will happen that they will be a part of our suppression list, and we can exclude them from our side. Okay, this is taking some more time. So it will be added in some time. So suppression list is used to um, exclude the subscribers, and the subscribers could be, our spam customers or who don't want to receive the communication and all. Next, we have the exclusion list, but exclusion list is a virtual concept. You won't be able to see anything physically over here. So it doesn't have a separate list or separate physical existence, which we can call it a exclusion list. So exclusion list is just a name given to any data extension list or a group that we use for the exclusion. So what happens that here we don't have it. So let me show you in the A/B testing. So exclusion list is also used to exclude the subscriber. So now what is the difference between the suppression list and the exclusion list? Because in the functionality, like functionality wise, both are same. Like both are getting used to exclude the subscribers. But suppression list is a you know like it has a different physical existence, and we use it generally to exclude the subscribers permanently. So it's not like that, okay, if we have these spam customers, we are just excluding them from a particular email send. So we maintain this list so that we can use it every time we are sending the email communication. So let me click on this create A/B test and show you the exclusion list. So in the normal send also, I mean, we can use the exclusion list, but there it is not showing us distinctively. So let me choose any email. So I'm just choosing any random email for now. Uh, test. Okay, so here it is. We have suppression list and then we have the exclusion list. So when we click on choose, and it shows three different things, right? A list and groups or the data extensions. So either we can choose a data extension or the list of the group to exclude the subscribers. So if in the target data extension, it finds that that particular record, that particular subscriber is present in the data extension that we have chosen as exclusion list, then that will be excluded. So what are the different use cases? So let's say we have targeted extension of 100 subscribers, and out of 100 subscribers, there are 10 subscribers to whom we have already sent the communication, and now we don't want to send them the email again, maybe because of some other campaign or maybe manually we have already communicated to them, and we don't want to send them again, right? So what we can do, we can create another data extension in which we can put all those 10 subscribers, and then that's a data extension, any data extension B, we can use it as a exclusion list so that these 10 subscribers are excluded. So this is for the temporary exclusion, whereas the suppression list we created for the permanent exclusion. That if you want to exclude these subscribers every time we send the email, or this will be excluded from every email sent. But exclusion list is for the specific use cases, that okay, if something happens then we will use another data extension. Okay. So when we click on the suppression list, you will only find the suppression list over here. So there are two main differences. One is that the suppression list has its own physical existence, but the exclusion list is just a name which is given to any list or data extension or a group that we can use for the exclusion. Now, what are the similarities? That these two lists are used for the exclusion. And there's one more difference based on the use cases. So suppression list is used generally for the a permanent exclusion that we have to exclude from all the email sets, whereas the exclusion list is just used for the specific use cases or for the temporary purposes. That if you were to exclude from a particular email send, in that case. Okay, so we talked about what is all subscribers list. So now you must have understood that we all talk about either list or the data extension. Now in list we have different kind of list. We have all subscribers list, which is a master list, and then we have a user defined list that we can create. And then if you want to segment the list, or if you want to filter the list, so then we have groups. And then if you want to maintain the set like category of company category of different publications, then we have publication list. If you want to exclude, then we have suppression list and the exclusion list, right? And then we have data extensions. In the data extension, we have the filter data extension, random data extension, and then we have different ways that how we can create the data extensions. But all these things we are doing to prepare a target audience or the to the exclude, right? So we are creating a list or a group or a data extension, whatever it is, to create a target audience. And if you want to exclude them, we are creating the suppression list or the exclusion list. So if you are excluding them also, the final result that we get, that is our final count or final customers or the final target audience. So in subscribers, we talk about the subscribers and to prepare how we can prepare the audience. Now, once the audience is prepared, once we know okay, these are target customers, and we are storing them either in the data extension or the list or the group, whatever it is.